Good morning and welcome back to Daniel Drives. Welcome to day 2 of our European road trip. Jacob's just in the bathroom getting himself sorted, ready for the day. It's about 11 a.m, nearly 11 a.m, half 10ish, and we're about to leave Ypres, sadly. A very short stay. It was always going to be, arriving late, having to leave early the next morning. But it was such a nice stop off, nice food last night. And if you haven't already, check out the last video, the day 1 vlog, where we, head into Ypres and see the last post and the Menin Gate, and of course all of the ferry action and stuff earlier on in the day. So today's plan is to drive to Nürburgring, and if we get there early enough, we're going to attempt to do a lap of the Nürburgring GP circuit. Obviously the circuit that used to be used in Formula 1. The lap record is actually still held by Valtteri Bottas from the days of Mercedes dominance. So yeah, very exciting day. Got lovely chickens, guests on the channel, and yeah, behind me, what was once, battlefields. It's quite amazing to be here, and it's easy just to drive around and just, not think about the history that this place holds. But you really must. You really must. It's special, and if you haven't been here, you really, really must. And this Airbnb we've stayed, overnight has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, 230 miles to Nürburgring. About 5 hours, but we're going to try and stop at a German McDonald's because we're quite excited about that. So 5 or 6 hours, let's say. So should get there mid-afternoon, early evening potentially. But we need to get petrol for the Panda because the 1 tank of fuel is now gone already. £50 to get down to Dover and then to here in Ypres. To be honest, not too bad. 49 mpg yesterday. So yeah, hoping for another smooth day. Just packed the car again, plugged in the mini fridge and stuff like that. So again, what could possibly go wrong? I shouldn't say that because one of these days something might actually go wrong. Really won't age well. Yay! So a lot of these narrow roads that we're on now are apparently used for the Ypres Rally, because they're very fast flowing. You can see, in the distance because there's no trees or anything blocking your vision. And actually, I think last weekend was the Ypres Rally, and Jos Verstappen, out of all people, had quite a major crash, I think, and ripped his front axle off. But he was okay. But yeah, I actually never knew until last weekend they hosted a rally here, so there's a fun fact and maybe something to see in future. But we're en route now anyway to get some petrol because we're running rather low. So we've set the nav for a Shell garage.
Turn left onto North Halfway.
There's the sat nav confirming that, so there you go. Well, we've made a very sudden stop because, quite frankly, I needed to release the valve and rinse the kidneys. So went past another service station, didn't even see it. Brilliant. So we're like, oh, panic. So I set the sat nav to the nearest toilet and it was very blunt. It said, 2 minutes, you'll arrive at toilet, in the Australian accent I've got it set to. So yeah, ended up at this derelict cafe by the looks of it. Doesn't look very busy, and all of the, tarpaulin and everything is covered in a lot of algae. But, nevertheless, Panda is running well still. It's now quite dirty because it's been raining quite a bit, but we're making solid progress. We don't tend to be going any less than 120 kph, which is really good. So yeah, quite happy. Leaving this morning, I had a little incident with a truck, which was completely my fault. I pulled out in front of him on a motorway, which is really quite bad. But my fault. We learn. It's all about the new giveaway rules and stuff that they have here, which is different to the UK. Takes a lot to get used to, but I'm adapting to it. I'm adapting. The speed limits are also quite bizarre when it starts raining and stuff, but if I'm keeping up with the flow of the traffic, then I must be doing the right thing. So all very bizarre, all very alien, but it's not going too bad. It could be a lot worse. But yeah, we have got about 140 miles left to Nürburgring. So we've done about 100 now, so pretty good progress. And we left a lot earlier than we originally planned, so it's only 20 past 1 now. So we should be there for, yeah, late afternoon. Sit rep. We've had a bit of a major issue. you look ahead, I had the wipers on full blast for the past half an hour to an hour because the rain's just been appalling. And the right wiper, the driver's wiper, has just said 9. Doesn't want to work anymore. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. By the way, we're in Germany now, and this is the welcoming the Panda gives us. This is the first problem this car's given us on this trip, and surprise, surprise, it's an electrical failure. But at least it'll give us a good title for the video. So I don't want to pull over in this lay-by, sorry, in the slip road, what do you want to call it, hard shoulder, because it means I have to pull out into the flow of traffic. Don't want to do that, too dangerous. I can see for now, but if it just gets too severe, then I'll have to. So I'm just waiting for a, I don't want to come off here, I'm not going to come off here. I'm just waiting for a lay-by where I can stop. I have got tools, and I'm going to see what I can do, a bit of bodgery. But if it's like this for the whole trip, we're forecast to have some quite major rain today and tomorrow, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. So I'll report back to you. Okay, so we have pulled over somewhere safe now. I've taken the wiper off, and so that wiper's fully functional, that one is not. When I actually turn the wiper on, you can see it jolting. It goes, you can see it moving, but it just doesn't turn. It's not turning the wiper. So it's a mechanical issue. The actual motor and everything still works fine. It's just not turning. Luckily, I did bring some basic tools with me, in the boot. A lot of toilet paper as well. So yeah, just trying to figure out what to do next. It's quite a bit of rain forecast over the next couple of days in Nürburgring. So yeah, if I can't sort anything, then might have to see if we can find somewhere that will sort it out that's not going to break the bank. But yeah, might be able to continue. We've got 50 minutes to go until we get to the Airbnb. So yeah, I've also got to take off the rear light again because got a bit of an earth issue, which means that the indicator's really dim. Don't want that, it's not very safe. So yeah, bit of an event, let's see. Okay, so Jacob's put the wipers on, and you can actually see here, that one is turning, the passenger one, and that one is not, demonstrating what I mean, but it is kind of fidgeting. Luckily I've got my Draper tools, which I bought for this eventuality, and I'm just going to take this little kind of wiper scuttle off and see, if we can do a bit of jiggery pokery. Scuttle is off, you can see the arm working perfectly for the passenger one, but then the linkage up to here has actually come away from the wiper. So that's why it's knocking it, making it, jolt, but it's not actually making a connection, turning the wiper. It's just the one motor in here that's working both of them via this arm. So I'm going to see if I can reconnect that arm, and then it should be happy days. Yeah, I think it's a bit broken. So if I hold the camera there, that needs to reconnect to that. And every time you try and, get it in there, it's not actually clicking into place. So I think it's plastic, stupidly, and it's not connecting. So it looks like we're just gonna have to go to the Airbnb and then see if there's anybody around that might have one of these arms for this car, because this can come away, that's fine. Yeah, oh dear. Okay, I'm making an executive decision. We're gonna put it all back on, and we're just gonna plough on. There's probably about 30 or 40 miles, just under an hour to go to the Airbnb in Nürburgring. We're going to go there, and then I really don't know what we can do. Cable ties possibly, but it doesn't look like there's much to actually hold it on. But just got to try certain things. But if it is that it's pouring it down on the Nürburgring and stuff, and this isn't sorted, then we've got to do a bit of scrutineering. We've got to decide, is it worth it? That's the state we're in at the moment. It's not a nice one. Yeah, let's not lose the hope. At least it gives me a nice title for the video. So we'll put all of this back on, we'll hit the road again. So it started raining, but sometimes my genius, it's almost frightening.
The scope of my engineering genius literally knows no bound. As
quoted by a certain Jeremy Clarkson. So obviously the passenger wiper still works, so I've positioned it on the spline so it's just a bit further up, so you get a bit more coverage over the windscreen. So if I turn the ignition on, which already is, you now do that, and you're getting decent coverage. You can see out the window basically. It's not perfect, it's borderline illegal, Jacob searched up, but it's all we can do. The only thing really you can do when we get back is replace the whole wiper assembly, but it's right-hand drive only, I'm pretty sure. So this is going to have to do for the remaining 1,300 miles. So yeah, I did say what could possibly go wrong, and it turns out this. Anyway, let's go to the Airbnb just as it starts raining again. Right, okay, so we are 2 miles away from the Airbnb now. It's been a bit perilous. As you can see, the wiper, it is working, but yeah, when we set off again, it started to absolutely throw it down. But the views are spectacular. I know now we've started filming, we're covered by trees, but yeah, really, really nice. Driving in Germany is such a pleasure.
Use the right lane to take the exit to merge onto B267 towards Bad West.
Thank you very much, Siri. Yeah, it's such a pleasure. It's like driving in the UK, but the drivers aren't rubbish, and also you're on the right-hand side, and also the views are a bit nicer, and also the road conditions are nice. It's just nicer. It's just nicer. Nicer than Belgium as well. So happy days so far. I'm exiting here, so there you go. That's my report. Phew, okay, we made it back in one piece. It didn't look like we were going to make it at one point. It looks very sketchy, but yeah, I managed to sort it out with my single wiper system. So if any of your wipers break, then do hit me up, because I've started Daniel's wiper fix business. I haven't, by the way. It did work though, so there you go. And good job I brought the basic tools. So we made it to our Airbnb. This is stay number 2. We're here for 2 nights. It's just north of Nürburgring, and it's actually very, very nice. So you walk through the door, and you've got your bathroom in here, which is nice and modern. I like that a lot. And then you walk through here, and this is the sleeping area and living room. Jacob's chilling on the chair. Give us a wave. Hey! He's very tired, because as a passenger, you can, afford to, turn your brain off, and then you do get tired. But me as a driver, I'm full of energy, because I've done nothing but concentrate all day. So yeah, nice place. Me and Jake can have to deal with a double bed, or king-size bed, which is, yeah, Jacob's thrilled about it. Massive telly, watching whatever that is. Men kicking balls around a field. Sounds fun. And yeah, lovely garden area outside. But I'm really excited, because it didn't look like this was going to happen. But we're going to drive about half an hour to Nürburgring, and we're going to attempt to do a lap of the GP circuit. This is kind of surreal. So the video is going from, oh crap, to, oh my God. So taking the weight out of the car, I've got no more luggage in it. Check the oil and everything. And yeah, let's just see what happens. I'll take you along for the journey. I'll try and strap you in a mount, so we can film a lap or something. But yeah, this is really exciting. Okay, so right, it's happening. I can't believe it. It's surreal. We're in the pit lane, thanks to my amazing German and the guy's amazing English in the info centre. We managed to work out how to get in. So this is going to be a very natural commentary. Just come along for the ride, because this is surreal. It's really foggy. I'm going to try and beat Valtteri Bottas's record. No, we're not. This is it, Jacob. We're on the track. Oh my gosh. I'm going to change down to 3rd. Turn in. Wow, understeer straight away. Yeah, it's a greasy track. That's for sure. Never had understeer that bad. Right, we've got to take it easy. Got to take it easy. Don't lift off the throttle, because that's a very bad idea. I'm just going to kiss.
Right, we do have, the GT3 RS is going to be behind us, so let's put it that way.
Right, okay. Foot down. Yeah, it's quite a lot quicker than me, that Cayman. Braking a little bit forward. Nice and early. Don't judge my Apex's viewers, because I'm just going round. I don't even know the track very well. I watched Max Verstappen's 2020 lap before doing this, because I thought, yes, that's going to help me. Wow, understeer's like crazy.
Keeping out for the very much.
There we go, 70 mile an hour. I'm going to start braking now. I'm going to play it safe. They're just normal road brakes.
It's at the start of that straight.
Okay. Right. There you go. GT3 hasn't caught up with us.
I think after this bit there's a straight, so we might, but yeah, the Schumacher races.
Here. Wow, Panda. Now, this could be expensive. Don't want it to be.
Stay.
Bit of dirt on the track.
Just
Gonna let this GT3 by. There you go. I'm on track with a GT3. Right, don't get cocky, Daniel, because this is a Panda. Wow, 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 wow. 80 mile an hour. And braking now just before the 100 board into third. Now, I don't know this track.
there's the chicane.
Bit of a chicane. Around the curves. Oh my god. Do you want to go to the gravel? There you go, to the side. So this is a straight.
Yeah, the main street. So it goes downhill and then you're into the corner. So
Yeah. Visibility, rubbish. So this is where we first understeered really bad. And again. Jesus Christ.
I feel like whoa.
These tyres. I have to get new tyres before we come home.
Say that.
Whoa. It's very quiet today. I know why, because the weather's rubbish and you've got to be a bit of an idiot to go on track in these conditions. There you go, foot down again. Doing all this with one wiper. There you go, and we're off again. Down here we go. This is so surreal. Not braking. There you go. Bit of a hairpin. This is where we let the 911 through before.
No.
Is it not?
Ages later.
There you go, and up we go. I can't believe how quiet it is. Keep it in third. Into the S. There you go, and up. Woo. It's my first time properly on any track since the Nürburgring. Around here. Keep waiting. There you go. Fourth gear, 70 mile an hour. And then it's the right hand side. Back at the start finish. M-Power. Fourth gear. I think we've got pole position. F1 needs to come back here, this is insane. Obviously this track was built during the 1980s after the Nordschleife was condemned too dangerous. Oh, we can tell the clutch is getting warm. Doesn't like going in gear. We haven't taken a Fiat Panda around a Nürburgring. So there you go then. I've got no words, to be honest. I'm quite speechless. Just adrenaline pumping through my body. I'm sure the Panda's pretty exhausted as well, you know. The brakes and the clutch was starting to, you know, feel a bit, you know, squidgy. So yeah, eased off in the last couple of laps. But what an experience. It's the stuff of dreams, you know, it's stuff I grew up watching on YouTube and telly and stuff. And obviously, you know, legend of Formula One, stuff like that as well. So insane. Day 2 of the road trip today, obviously started off okay. Nearly got killed by a lorry. The wiper broke, but then we finished it like this. Okay, you know, going around the GP circuit. This surrounding area around Nürburgring is stunning. If you're a car enthusiast, come here. It costs €35 a lap around the GP circuits, and yeah, I could not recommend it more. Tomorrow, day 3, we've got lots more planned, and it's going to be really exciting. So like and subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, at DanielCars05. Auf Wiedersehen.
German McDonald's, right? Chips, double hamburger, Lipton iced tea, pizza pockets.